Hey Kaylin, it's Brody from Pacific Toyota, just here to give you a quick high definition virtual tour on the lovely Mazda CX-3. Now just before I do that, a little bit about us. We are Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. We do have 2 used vehicle yards, one here where I'm standing at 77 Mulgrave Road and the other one down the road at 235 Mulgrave Road. Just across from that, we also have Toyota brand new vehicles and Lexus of Cairns. But without going too much further into that, I'll jump straight into this video tour of the lovely CX-3. Now what I want to do for you in this is just basically point out any marks, imperfections, anything that might be in the paint or the interior, just to give you an exact idea of the condition of the vehicle. Alright, jumping under the bonnet first. It's all nice and clean through there. Everything looks all good. Also under there, no damage or anything, it all looks nice and tidy. Put this one back down. Alright, through the front here, this is probably where you see most of your stone chips. So there's a little chip just there in the paint and a couple of light little chips around as well. Obviously on a used vehicle, it's pretty common that these are going to have a couple of stone chips around them, but we try to, I guess, touch up most of them as we can. Through the rest of the bonnet now, it's just a little seed there, a little stone chip just there, another little tiny one there and there. But otherwise, the rest of the bonnet looks all nice and clean. I think I pointed that one out just before, but that's there as well. Come down this front guard now. That's all nice and clean. A little bit of dirt just on there. Coming through here, the wheels are nice and clean. Heaps of tread left in that tyre there. And a nice clean underbody as well. Alright, coming through the front bar now. Really good looking front bar on these CX-3s, as you can see there. There's a slight little mark just on the bottom there. Obviously, it's why they made plastics, to take the little couple of marks or hits that they normally get. Come through here, there's a light little mark there and just here. Just in this front left-hand guard. Can't really see it unless you get right up close with it. Coming through this wheel, there's a light little scuff down on that left-hand front wheel. Obviously heaps of tread left in that wheel as well, and a nice clean underbody under there. Alright, I'll take you up and through the roof now, so you can see there's no dents or anything through there. Little seed just there. Alright, give you a good look through the back. That's all nice and tidy as well. Through this rear door now, all nice and clean. There's a little bit of dirt there. Through the rest of the rear door, it's all nice and clean as well. A little nick just above that little emblem there. Yeah, your rear facing parking sensors in the back here as well. Obviously you get too close to anything, it'll start beeping. Give you a look through the left-hand side of the vehicle, sorry. Just a little mark just next to the fuel cap there. Through this left rear wheel, it's all nice and tidy as well. And a nice clean underbody through there. Alright, to the left-hand rear door now. It's all nice and clean. A couple of light little marks just in the paint there, but nothing too major to look at through there. Coming through here, it's all nice and tidy as well. Now there is a little mark here in the windscreen. My manager has had a look at that, and the window, sorry. The manager's had a look at that, and we're going to look at trying to replace that before obviously selling the vehicle. Through here, there's a light little scratch just here, as you can see, and a slight chip just in the passenger's door handle there as well. But other than that, a little mark just down here. Obviously nothing too major. Alright, come back inside the boot. As you can see there, pretty big space in the back of these little CX-3s. They're nice and compact, a bit extra space underneath there as well. Alright, I'll pop that one back down. Jump through the right hand side of the vehicle. It's obviously through this right hand wheel. It's all nice and clean. Heaps of tread left on that tyre as well. To the right hand side now. Nothing that I can really point out to you there. A couple of light little marks just in the rear right door. Another slight little nick there. And through the driver's door now. Just a bit of dirt there. Through the driver's door's all nice and tidy. There's nothing really. There's a couple of light little scratches underneath the door handle. Alright, coming through this back door now. It's all nice and tidy. A couple of light little scratches just in the door card there. Through the back here, you got rear floor mats just there on the floor. And through the rear seats, they're all nice and tidy as well. Pretty clean throughout. Through the backs of these seats are all tidy as well. Alright, jumping inside the front. Got your driver's door card, which is all nice and clean. Nothing that I can really point out there. Obviously got your window and mirror controls there on the door card. Kick card's all nice and clean. And you got front floor mats on both sides as well. Alright, driver's seat now. Light little stain on that passenger, on the left hand side of that seat. Otherwise that's all nice and clean. I'll jump in. Obviously you've got your main key and your spare key. So 2 keys there. Coming through here, got your passenger seat as well. A couple of light little marks just in the seat. Can't really see them as much as the camera points them out, but they are there. And it's all nice and clean in that passenger's door card too. Quick look through the dash. Nice good looking dash on these CX-3s. Now start the car up. Obviously you can just have the keys in the car, foot on the brake and push to start. Easy to start there, so 59,490 kilometers. Obviously you've got your steering wheel controls here for the radio, as well as your cruise controls on the other side of the steering wheel. You can turn that I-stop that's on these off, as well as your traction control there too. Alright, get your little head unit up there. Obviously touch screen, as well as having your main controls down here. So obviously your controls are through this and by turning it as well. And obviously you can change everything through here. So you got your volume switch down here, as well as your other controls. You got a sports mode here, as well as your automatic transmission gear stick, so park, reverse, neutral and drive. You got your aircon controls here. There's a couple of USB points down the bottom, temperature, fan speed and modes. But otherwise it's all nice and tidy. Obviously you got your hazard lights through here as well. Alright, that'll basically do me for my virtual tour. I'll quickly jump out and give you one last look around the vehicle. If I have missed anything that you'd like me to go through, please don't hesitate to ask. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer as well. Obviously if I don't know the answer, I can find out for you too. But I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I can't wait to hear from you. Thanks, Kaylin.